What's up, guys? I'm Joe. Today I'm going to talk about the new-ish Gorillaz album, Humanz. So, Gorillaz are finally back with their fifth studio album, Humanz. I've been listening to them for quite a while now, I guess, though I've never been a really hardcore fan, I'd say. But ever since back when Demon Days came out, I've tried to keep up with them, tried to listen to their music, and from time to time I like to throw it on. So I was excited for this one for sure, and it turned out to be a pretty solid album. At first, I wasn't really into the singles. It took some time to get used to. I wasn't totally sure how I felt about the more modern sound going on here, though they've been playing around with that for some time now. One thing to know about this album is that it's very heavy on the features. Whenever a song features an artist, which is just about all of them, if not all of the songs on here, they are going to be at the forefront for the most part. I think I would have liked it more if we were hearing more from Damon Albarn throughout the album. I think the best moments on the record are when either he's at the forefront of the song or there's just a better interplay of vocals between the featured artist and Damon. So for example, you have songs like Ascension, Strobe Light, Moments, Submission, where you're getting little to none of Damon and his kind of signature vocal style in this band. And for me, that kind of hurts those songs. I think they're good songs, especially Strobe Light. It has a really nice groove to it, a nice funky kind of feel to it. But I would have liked to hear more of Damon, and I think that really became apparent to me when you hit Saturn's Bars in the album, which features Popcam, but Popcam has a really good interplay between him and Damon. And I think that's what works so great about that song. You know, it's got this very psychedelic kind of feel to it. It's got that great music video out. You gotta go check out if you haven't seen it. Very weird, very trippy. Their animated style, as usual. But I think what I love the most about that song is the way the vocals between the featured artist and Damon start to play around with each other and do a back and forth kind of thing. And that shows again on Let Me Out, which is the first song that I really got excited about when they were releasing all those singles in the beginning. On that one you have Mavis Staples, you have Pusha T, but they all take a nice turn. It starts off with Pusha T rapping, it hits Mavis Staples with this great melodic chorus, and then you have Damon coming in with very kind of almost sinister kind of vibe, but that trademark sound that we've come to expect with the Gorillaz. And that song just hits really hard, and it's a great song. It also really exemplifies the political vibe going on the album. I had read that Damon had proposed this album as, imagine that Donald Trump becomes president, what is the world at that point? And this was, of course, recorded before Donald Trump became president, and now here we are in this reality. But that song, Let Me Out, really has those political connotations to it, which makes for an interesting listen. Another one of my favorites on the album is Andromeda, which very much features Damon at the forefront of the song. And hearing it so late in the album sort of felt like a relief to me, where I like a lot of the songs going through there, but it's just like, it hits you at that moment that you haven't really heard that much of him, or as you would expect to hear from him. And that continues on with Busted in Blue, which I think is one of the best songs on the album, definitely one of my favorites. It's a much slower, piano-based, ballad-type song. I really like that it changes up the dynamics of the album. It's been more of a party album up until this point, and Andromeda almost starts to kind of slow things down, and then Bustin' in Blue really goes into this very chilled out song, and I really enjoy that one. There are definitely some songs I'm not totally into on this album, such as Sex Murder Party. That doesn't really do anything for me, that one. I kind of feel like it just kind of drones on in the same way. And another letdown for me was actually Moments with De La Soul. When you see that name tagged onto a Gorillaz song, there's definitely a reason to be excited, because you're immediately thinking we have another Feel Good Inc. on our hands here, or at least I was. And maybe that's too much expectation to live up to. Maybe that's not so fair. But I was kind of hyped about that one, and what I really don't like about this song is just that bass in the back beating you over the head over and over. And it just seems so stiff to me, like, and it just kind of carries on the same way the whole time. So that gets a little monotonous to listen to, for sure. Another song I do like, though, is Charger, which really works over this odd, looped guitar line. It was nice to hear some more prominent guitar coming through one of these songs, because most of the album does have this dance or party kind of vibe to it. That was a nice change of pace, and I really do like that one. So definitely another one of my favorites on the record. But overall, I think this is a solid release. The Gorillaz are definitely a band that like to change it up from album to album. So here we kind of have a more dance-based, more party-like album, unlike things we've heard in the past. But of course, the hip-hop influences and featuring rappers on the songs is nothing new for them. So that's definitely not totally a change of pace, but it is overall a change of sound, more towards a more commercial side. But they don't totally lose their identity throughout the record. So I'm going to give this thing a 3.5 out of 5. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, leave a like. If you don't like the video, you can harass me in the comments and tell me I was completely wrong about it, I guess. Yeah, and if you liked this review, you could check out quite a few more on my channel. There's going to be more going up. Definitely going to keep busy and keep updated as things go on throughout the summer, throughout the rest of the year. You can check out my other channel, I'll link in the bio there, called Cantina Reviews. We do a lot of Star Wars based videos, a lot of Marvel type stuff. Plenty of movies coming out through the summer we'll be reviewing on that channel as well. So once again, thanks for watching. See ya.